教えてよ教えてよその仕組みを
Death, destruction, and mayhem, worlds that will leave you questioning your own sanity. Today we'll be discussing the best of the dark fantasy anime. And kicking off our list, we have one of our newest entries out here, JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen, or Sorcery Fight in English. JJK is set in a world where beings emanate this so-called cursed energy. Monsters and demons and everything else in between roam the earth. Our main character, Yuji Itadori, is a typical shonen protagonist. However, he's been set in a world where everything is wild as shit. Big Dog eats fingers, yes, fingers, from the biggest, baddest demon around, like he's taking the Antichrist communion or something, and he forms a pact with him, making him one of the toughest folks out there. From the gore, over-the-top fight scenes, and dark imagery, that's what sets JJK apart and places it on this list. If you haven't seen JJK yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. This joint is gas. And the next season's on its way, so you should really get on that. A fan favorite that took the world by storm, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer boasts some of the most beautiful animations I think I've genuinely ever seen. Not to mention, those animations are some pretty messed up shit. We start the anime and our MC Tanjiro walks in to find his family slaughtered, like, huh? Us the viewers sitting here there watching like, hey yo, what is going on? Tanjiro finds the resolve to finally get up and get after whatever Itachi his family and becomes, no pun intended, a demon. Not literally, but Tanjiro becomes a demon slayer and does exactly what you think, slays demons. This intense and dark imagery portrayed in just the first episode alone is great enough to earn a spot on this list. Demon Slayer is actually a great considerable watch if you haven't seen it. You'll fall in love with the characters and you'll definitely fall in love with the animation. So, give Demon Slayer a try. One of the most popular anime of all time, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. FMA is personally one of my favorite anime of all time, and I can see the argument that this is more of an adventure anime, but when you look past all that surface level shit, FMA is particularly dark. Our MCs, Edward and his brother Alphonse, lose their mother, and instead of letting her go like any normal child, they do what all the normal boys would do. They try to resurrect her using alchemy. What can go wrong? Spoiler, it went wrong. After botching the transmutation, Edward loses an arm and a leg, and his brother loses his entire body, and becomes a suit of armor, hence the name, Full Metal Alchemist. Without spoiling much, this story takes many twists and turns, and it can't be encapsulated in just one video. I promise you, this anime is a must watch. Like for real, move it to the top of your list, because FMA B is one of the greatest animes ever made. One of the few anime where a side character should be our MC. Levi. Nah, I'm playing. Kind of. Attack on Titan is a titan in the anime industry. God, I hate myself for saying that. But seriously, there's not much I need to say about this. This is one of the most popular anime series in the world. AOT follows our MC Eren through a world that's plagued by these giant humanoid monsters called Titans. And when I tell you, they don't shy away from showing the merciless and downright gruesome deaths in the show, I mean it. No, for real, like, peep this. Eren has to overcome so many twists and turns, and the story goes in so many different directions. If you know, you know. But all this while killing Titans. This isn't particularly one of my favorite anime, because I don't like the direction that the manga went in, but in general, you know, big AOT fans typically have skewed opinions on other anime. But regardless, objectively, it's still a really great dark fantasy anime, so I guess give it a watch. Or don't. I don't care. Before we get to the final entry, I just wanted to mention some honorable mentions. Berserk is an OG anime, and they just recently had a remake of it. The main character's name is Guts, and that's all I need to say. This anime is incredibly gory, and it's a really good go back and watch if you haven't watched it already. Death Note, while not being as OG as Berserk, it's still a really great anime. A homeboy gets a journal. If he sees your face and he knows your name, he can literally kill you from anywhere as long as he writes your name down in his Death Note. and Chainsaw Man, the newest one on our list. Chainsaw Man, I haven't had enough to go off of yet because we only had one season, but from what we've seen so far, Chainsaw Man's going to be a great anime, and it's really grown on me. And lastly, we have Mirai Nikki, also known as Future Diary. Of all the anime on this list, I think Future Diary has to be the most psychotic, mayhem-driven, gory anime of them all. This story follows our main character Yuki, and he was selected by God, along with 11 other people, to participate in a death game to become the new god. All 12 participants can get their own sort of like diary that allows them to do all sorts of different crazy things, but all in all they have to kill each other and only one person could become God. And if you think your girlfriend's crazy, then clearly you haven't met Gasai Yuno, because she's a tsundere on crack. Without getting too spoiler heavy, let's just say she'll do anything for our MC. If you're really into the psychological dark fantasy anime, then this one is an absolute must watch. It's not too long and it's great. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the list, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!